Hello, this is Bonsai here, or known as XL, and I'm going to be talking about how miserable is the GM Cannon II is. Now, I ran out of boost already, and I kind of feel really slow. And in this match, I try to do everything I can to make this thing work and qualify and all sort of expectations. Now I'm trying to boost up here, and I can't. This dude is so goddamn miserable. Look at the speed, the movement. It's ridiculous. And I swear to God, if someone's gonna literally give me a game of literally getting a first place or second or third place, don't be bragging how good this thing is. This thing is stupid bad. It's miserable. And throughout this whole match, I felt like this is probably the only good match in all of these videos. And I swear to God, I thought I got a higher rating and rating score. And I dropped down here and I was like, okay. I'm getting attacked by this guy. And I was like, alright, this is a really good spot to, camp and stay in a good position, but I wasn't able to do anything because I got attacked by the side and I couldn't move. And the speed in this mobile suit is so bad, very very bad. It makes me want to pull my hair. This is the goddamn freaking Galapagos goddamn turtle, and I swear to God, this mobile suit is so damn painful. Like, I'd rather use a goddamn Zoc or a goddamn freaking Gunner Gundam, and Gunner Gundam is just only meant for shooting legs and that's it. But this thing, oh man, this mobile suit is so painful. And I swear to God, if you see a team member use this in your team, you're going to expect the worst of a support. And I'm landing my shots, and you basically get like around 2 shots, and I'm still waiting for my goddamn cannons to reload. I'm just like, come on, reload cannons. And I'm still waiting for my cannons to reload. And I only get 2 shots. I kind of missed right there. And this is the only hope I have for this mobile suit. I can only literally, stick around the high ground, because if I literally stick in the low ground, I'm pretty much dead meat. And it's very, very painful to use this mobile suit. The melee on this, don't even bother doing melee in this mobile suit. The enemy is gonna beat you to the fist so quick. They're gonna mad fist you right in your face. I swear to God, man, it's like a goddamn freaking moon right in front of your face, and it's painful. And throughout these whole engagements, like, that was luck. Like, I straight out got lucky catching this guy like twice. And I'm trying to move, I'm trying to get out of this engagement. Look how slow I am. I'm just like, why are you fighting me? Just kill me already. And that's the only advantage which this mobile suit has, is the defense. And the defense, it's alright, but it's bad. Like, what's the whole point of having all this defense, yet you are very, very slow to catch up? And I'm gonna literally explain so many things about this mobile suit that it's painful. Now, your cannons basically get 2 shots, 3 shots the most. And when you run out of that cannon, you're basically dead. You have the GM rifle, but the GM rifle, someone can literally mess up your combo with your GM rifle. like around like 10 shots, but you need 15 shots to at least make them stagger. And that's the sad thing about this mobile suit. The GM rifle is not strong enough. It can stagger opponents, but it staggers opponents. I swear to God, I just feel like with one hit right here, I couldn't even move out of that engagement. I was like, oh God damn it, what the hell, man? I'm having a hard time. And God, man, I feel like I'm getting spanked in this mobile suit. I've been trying to use this mobile suit for 2 days. Literally 2 days trying to get a good score in this goddamn mobile suit. But I can't do anything in this thing. I'm not sure if I'm playing it wrong. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to camp. I felt like I camped so many times in this goddamn mobile suit. It just doesn't even matter. Because by the time I literally camp and blast my goddamn weapons, I'm just already, like, I'm already out of the goddamn freaking goddamn cannons. The cannons just, man, painful. And to use this cannon, you have to wait every single like 10 seconds, and when it's fully, and when I mean fully, like recharged, you can literally go blasting your cannon, and you could go blasting like 2 times, quick succession. But even if you do quick succession, your cannon's going to have a very, very hard time to keep up with the opponents. And look at my legs are so slow. Look at that. I feel like I'm going in slow motion in this goddamn mobile suit. I'm trying to catch up to this guy. I know for a fact if I boost, I'm gonna run out of booster rate. And I'm doing everything I can. And the worst part is that if this Gabaldi was versus me, if it was a 1v1, I wouldn't even stand a chance against that thing. But the good thing was my teammates were literally there saving my butt. Now the GM rifle, I feel like it's lackluster. They should have gave this thing like a bazooka at least, and if it had like a bazooka, it would have been able to do some nice damage. And look, even using the goddamn GM cannon, it just only slightly does a little bit of damage. Even if you contact both of them right there, it does a little bit of damage. Why is this a goddamn support? Why? And I can't do anything. Man, it seems painful. I swear to God, this is probably one of the worst supports in the game. It's the worst support in the game. The worst. And if I had to give this a score, I'd give this a 3 out of 10. The reason why I give this mobile suit a 3 out of 10 is because I'll give you the things. You basically have like 45 boost, alright? Then you have like speed, you have turning speed like 48, and if you compare that to a lot of mobile suits, the speeds are just like abnormally quick. But this goddamn miserable boy, man, it's painful. And I literally had to lay down and camp on the floor, and that's a good technique if you're trying to take an enemy by surprise by this mobile suit. But that's the only hope for this mobile suit. Now I'm just trying to boost up into a good position, get these guys, and you know, I'm just blasting the GM rifle. I'm just, you know, trying to see if I can stagger all these enemies. But throughout this whole time, I'm just trying to get this, you know, GM connected. Right there, I blasted all those goddamn, you know, rounds on him, and it didn't even stagger him. Like, I can't even save my own life against the goddamn freaking raid. And that's how almost every single match it feels. When you have 3 or 4 enemies trying to go after your butt, even one enemy, you don't have enough options to fight against your opponents. You don't. And I've had this mobile suit since oh man, a long time ago. I've had this mobile suit, and I remember when I was using this mobile suit, it was good. It was good in its low tier ranking. It did what it did, and D minus in the C plus ranges. But when you're going into these high tier matches, this man, this is a pain to use. Like the way it moves, the way it pivots its armor, its legs, the way you have to literally, you have to figure out where your beam is going to shoot. It's just not enough. My God, I swear to God, man, I'd be pulling my hair using this mobile suit, because I've been trying everything I can. Two days or something like that, I've been trying to make this mobile suit work. And if you're gonna literally come in here showing off like, oh, I got a match, my very first match, first place on this mobile suit, you must be fucking crazy. Like, I don't know why you're trying to make this mobile suit competitive. It doesn't deserve to be competitive. And man, oh man, you probably have to take like 20 games to at least get like goddamn third, second, first place in this mobile suit. And you want to use a mobile suit where you're able to get like second place on the second match of your day, or your third match of your day. This mobile suit, I cannot even get a single good specific match. And it's very, very hard, and it just feels like it's goddamn. I feel like I got butt cheeks in my eyes or something like that, and it just smells so bad. This armor just reeks of goddamn rust. I don't know what the hell they did to this mobile suit, but it just wasn't lubricated enough or something. And man, the speed on this thing is abnormally bad. And the only two weapons on this mobile suit that really matter are the beams and the tackle. Can you believe that? The tackle saves this mobile suit? But, every single mobile suit can tackle. And I'm just trying to do everything I can to save my team members, but I cannot save my team members. It is very, very bad. And with this goddamn GM machine gun, I feel like an asshole trying to knock out these dudes with low HP with a really shitty ass goddamn support. And throughout the whole confrontation, I was trying to move out of there, but I couldn't move out of there because it was just, I felt freaking heavy. And man, oh man, like the boost on this, I feel like you only get 2 goddamn jumps. Like you only got 2 goddamn, dashing left and dashing right, and that's it. That's about it. That's all you can do with this mobile suit. You can't dash out of your engagements. This mobile suit, you cannot do that. It's very hard. And making this, like expert level is very, very, I don't know, I don't think you should even bother trying to master this mobile suit, because it is not worth mastering. The only way that they can save this mobile suit is like give it 3 buffs. Like if they give it like a more HP, like more armor and more range boost, like let's just say 20 extra range boost on this mobile suit, it would work. But the thing is that even having a first, second, or third buff on this mobile suit is still not enough. You know what they need to add on this mobile suit? Like rockets or goddamn freaking bazooka. And And if they could add a bazooka on this mobile suit, it would work really fun. It's kind of a pain in the ass to use. I feel like I'm bleeding in the inside. My heart just stops beating when I'm using this mobile suit. I feel dead. I feel already dead using this mobile suit. Right here, I was able to do a really good engagement because this man right here, he was focused on my team member. If my team member wasn't there, that dude would have head after me and I would have not been able to do a single thing. Right here, I was just basically the monkey in the middle. I was the support that was going to die. I was like, there's no point in moving right now, because I'm dead anyways. And you know, look at this striker right here. He's able to jump so many times. Look at this man. He's jumping all over the place. Look at those hops, man. Even having more goddamn freaking you know, boost on this mobile suit still isn't enough. Having a turning speed mechanism, that item, I don't know what it's called, it still isn't enough. Like, you can't pivot this mobile suit. Oh man, painful. Like, the beams cannot save me. No matter what I do, it's just, I don't know, man. I just get blasted so quick in this mobile suit, and I get bad results every single time using this mobile suit. And if you're using this mobile suit, expect your team to lose. Expect your team to lose, because let's just say your team has, you know, this support and then nothing but raids. Yeah, that's not a good sign, because everyone's gonna be throwing all this, you know, support spam on you. And right here, I knew there was a dude right behind me. I knew there was a dude, but look how slow it is to turn to behind. And at the very beginning, I was trying to go, you know, turn around behind me, because, you know, what's the whole point of boosting out of this whole ring around the rosy type of, you know, area? And the people who created this whole ring around the rosy were the Japanese, you know, professional players who play as in whatchamacallit, in clan teams. Because a lot of my friends in Japanese, like my friend Yuki, he basically told me, I had to Google Translate what he was basically telling me. He was telling me that, you know, there's this clan, and they were basically, you know, practicing how to do this map when it came out, and this and that. And that was their technique. Their whole technique was to go around this whole map and basically, you know, take them by surprise. But now, since everybody's kind of used to it, you know, it just has a whole hybrid type of, you know, techniques in this map. Now, right over here, I was trying to stay away from the Alex, because this thing does not stand a chance against an Alex. I'm trying to, I don't know why I boosted right there. I'm really scared of, like, using this mostly, because one mistake you do, you're going to need to figure out how you're going to get out of that whole type of momentum. You don't have a lot of stagger options. You don't have a lot of, you know, type of good moves. You know, if there is a camper headed towards me, I'm going to expect the worst. And the camper is basically going to, you know, boost towards me, which has maneuver armor. I already wasted my goddamn freaking beam gun. And, you know, the camper has 5 options to stagger me. Like, come on. Who's going to win? And the thing is, you know, when you're fighting against a lot of these enemies, you have to take them by surprise with this mole suit. And that's all you do with this thing. You take them by surprise. But the worst part is taking by surprise is just lucky. Like, taking out these guys are just lucky ass moments. Right over here, I was trying to get this man, but you know, the speed in this mobile suit is just insane. It's ridiculous. I cannot hit a dude with a melee. The melee speed is so slow, and the reloading speed on this mobile suit is so slow. For the GM rifle, it feels like freaking forever, you know, to reload. Like, let's just say, you know, you switch your clip and you're already on 15 rounds on the GM rifle, and then when you go back, you thought you reloaded, but it was still on 15 rounds, and you're like, what is going on? The reason why is because it's absolutely slow. These are the reasons. It's very, very slow. Very slow. It's got not that many stagger options. The weapons are absolutely weak. It don't have enough, you know, kick to it. It don't got enough power. The turning speed on this mobile suit is bad. Like, I feel like the beam gun is still lackluster. It's very lackluster. The machine gun just doesn't feel, you know, good. And the HP on this mobile suit is just not good enough. You need a lot of HP. You need 20,000 or something like that HP to at least make this goddamn mobile suit work. And by the time you're just trying to, you know, you're trying to wiggle this mobile suit, you're just too slow to maneuver with this mobile suit, and the dude is already going to predict where you're going to land your goddamn foot, because your foot's going in slow motion. Now, I literally turned, and my mobile suit was just too slow to aim its gun at. Like, if I would have shot my gun, it would have shot the goddamn freaking base, and it would not have shot the opponent. And I swear to God, I've used this mobile suit so many times. So many times. And this is my word of experience in this mobile suit. Just, it's bad. It's a 3 out of 10. Only reason why it's 3 out of 10 is because you can only take out, you know, people who just don't see you coming. And that's bad. That's really bad. Now, I was trying to wait for that guy to pop out, but I could not wait till I pop out. And, you know, it's just very, very hard to use this mobile suit. And the reticle, like, you know, the circle with the dot in it, I feel like the reticle is stupid slow. It's so slow trying to, like, get it right on target. If you don't get it right on target, you're going to miss. And right here, I was able to hit that, you know, goddamn freaking camper. But, you know, who's going to win in this confrontation? Alex and Camper versus a GM2. You know, like, it's gonna be very obvious. These two mobile suits are going to destroy me. They are going to wreck me. Because they have, like the Alex got like 3 stagger options. It's got the wrist, it's got the beam, it's got the melee. The Camper's got like 5 stagger options. It's got the Panzerfaust, it's got the bazooka, it's got the freaking shotgun, it's got the melee, and it's even got machine guns. Now, what I got is a goddamn freaking cannon, and right there at that specific moment, you know, I was able to, you know, stagger that Alex finally with the GM rifle. Finally. And that's a bad sign. Even if I staggered with the GM and I launched the goddamn freaking, let's just say I did it perfectly. Let's just say I launched the goddamn beams on it and I slammed them with like a downswing with my melee. It still would have not been enough to defeat an Alex, because Alex would have got up, and if I missed my shots, I would have been dead. Now, that's my whole review on this goddamn miserable bot, and see you all later.